Hey, what's going on? Denver, Kelly Robinson here, local arborist, talking about the three best trees to have in your yard. Now, these are just my three favorite trees here in Denver that are good long-term plants, right? So you're going to plant them, and these trees will provide you good shade and something nice to look at for years to come. Now, there's a lot of good trees here in Colorado, but these are just personally, my three favorite trees. So let's get started. Number three on the list is going to be a locust tree, specifically a sunburst locust. Now the reason I like it is because it's got really good wood. It's some of the best burning wood in Colorado. It's so super tight, but that also translates into a good strong tree, right? So it's going to weather all the crazy weather events that we have here in Denver, and it provides good shade in the summertime. And then it's called the sunburst locust because in the fall, when the leaves change, the leaves become a vibrant, bright yellow, hence the sunburst name. Some cons with the sunburst locust tree is they are susceptible to pitch canker, which is an infection of the vascular system, and it jettisons the fluid uh, that, that gives nutrients to the canopy of the tree, right? And so sometimes you'll have this tree, it'd be like 20 years old, and just like some random branch will die. Um, so that's probably pitch canker, and you can see some white spots where the pitch came out and then dried, and it becomes white. So that's pitch canker. But if you water it regularly and take care of it, you're not going to have that problem for a very long time. So sunburst locust, number three. Number two is a catalpa tree. Catalpa trees are very, very, very low maintenance. I've actually really have not really worked on a catalpa tree ever. I've been arboring here in Denver for the past 5 years, so that just kind of shows you that and there's a lot of them out there too. So the catalpa trees kind of have the heart-shaped leaves in early spring or like mid-spring. They have the really beautiful bulbous white flowers that come out. They're a spectacular tree. They got really good shade. They're really nice to look at. Very symmetrical always, and they're malleable too. Some people choose to top them a little bit, and then you have these. They look like mushrooms, kind of. They're really cool. Especially in Sunnyside when you're walking around and you think, hey, that tree kind of looks like a mushroom. It's probably a catalpa. So, catalpa tree, awesome tree to have in your yard. And the number one best tree to have in your yard, you don't see them around as much. People are continuing or starting to plant them more and more, but is a Kentucky coffee tree. I don't know so much about this tree because I never work on them. I just see them around. They are, as far as I know, there's not anything that infects these trees. They love our environment. It's pretty well suited for a Kentucky coffee tree. If you ever spend any time in Wash Park, the central east side has some really monster Kentucky coffee trees right alongside some monster catalpa trees as well. So they have these yellow pods out right now. So do the locust trees, actually. They have the pods out, but the Kentucky coffee trees have these greenish yellow pods out. So you'll see those right around the fall. And you can tell a Kentucky coffee tree because it has really rough bark. So you can spot that out there. So there you go, sunburst locust, catalpa tree, and the Kentucky coffee. I'm Kelly Robinson, your local arborist. Hit me up if y'all need any tree work done.